Uber is a scam. Why I'm not deleting the app. What up, YouTube? It's your boy Jermaine back with another video, and in this video I'm going to talk about all this Uber drama that's going on. About 2 days ago, Uberman released a video talking about hashtag delete Uber, and in his video he made a lot of very important valid points. About a day ago, I made a parody video talking about Uberman's video, and as I was editing it, I said, look, I don't even want to put this crap out there, because every time I would go to my news feeds, I would see all these other YouTubers making videos talking about hashtag delete Uber and hashtag delete this. So if you don't know about the whole Uber thing, what happened earlier this week, basically Uber has changed the way that drivers see the pricing. For example, let's say it's an $8 ride. Uber's going to take their 30%. Uber's going to take another fee for the safe rider fee. But up until this week, drivers would see like, $8, and they would see the Uber fee subtracted, and they would see all these numbers, right? And they would see the price that they're going to make at the very bottom. So this week, what has changed? Really nothing has changed, except Uber does not show you the part that they get to keep now. They just show you the part that you make. And there are so many drivers pissed off and they're furious right now because they actually think they're making less money. But you know what? You were making the same amount of money that you were before. The only difference now, you can see straight up the little amount of money that you're actually making. And that's why so many people are pissed off. Now there's this whole hashtag delete Uber movement going on. And a lot of my subscribers have asked me, are you going to be a part of hashtag delete Uber? And I thought about it. I thought about it for a minute. I was like, yeah, I probably should delete the Uber app. But at the same time, why would I delete the Uber app when I live in a place where I can make money off of the Uber app? A lot of these people on YouTube that are making videos bashing Uber, they live in places where they cannot make money off of the Uber app. The main reason why they're making videos bashing it is because they cannot make money off of it. Right now, I'm in New York City. I've been meeting subscribers left and right. Like every day I've been running into 5-6 subscribers on the street. I've been meeting Uber drivers. Uber drivers are telling me completely different news than what I see on YouTube. Uber drivers around here are making $2,000 a week, $1,400 a week, $1,200 a week, okay? Some places you can drive for Uber and make money. Some places you just cannot make money driving for Uber. What a lot of people do, they go on YouTube, they see YouTubers in LA, in San Francisco, they see them making money. And you may live in Kansas, and you go out and drive for Uber and you don't make anything, and people get pissed off and want to delete the app. If it does not work out for you, why would you do it? Like, why would you do it? Like, that's like me going to a job every day, 40 hours a week, okay, and they're not paying me the full amount that they're going to pay me. Why would I continue to go back to that job? I would be an idiot, okay? And there are so many drivers out there right now that they know that they're not going to make money, and they continue to do it anyway. They continue to do it anyway. There are YouTubers out there that live in places where they don't make any money, but yet they still make videos talking about Uber in negative ways, okay? They make videos, oh, you can't make money with Uber. You can't make money with Uber. You can't make enough money with Uber. At the same time, they make these videos and they have the links in the description to sign up to be a driver. How big of a hypocrite are you? How big of a hypocrite are you? You tell people that they can't make money driving for Uber, but yet you still got links in the description. That's why I'm not deleting the Uber app. So if you don't like me, go ahead and hit the dislike button. Just do it. Just do it, because it'll probably make you feel better. Me, I'm not going to get on here and bash Uber. I'm not going to get on here and say, oh, you can't make money with Uber, because if I got on camera and said, you cannot make money with Uber, I would be a liar, okay? I would be a liar, because I live in a place that you can make money with Uber. Certain cities, you just can make money. Certain places you can't. Drivers need to realize that, but so many drivers just don't get it. Drivers just do not get it. YouTubers out there don't get it. I watched a YouTube video yesterday, and it was with 2 YouTubers. One of these YouTubers I actually had some respect for, but then after watching the video and just seeing how each person was interviewing each other and seeing their facial expressions and listening to their answers, I'm like, do you guys even drive for Uber? Like, do you even know what's going on? Like, I mean, it was just so much false information out there. I feel right now like there is so much misleading news about Uber. You go to some channels, people are making money, people are doing good. You go to other channels, people are complaining they're not making money, they're not getting trips. Guys, bottom line, it's a scam, basically, just like Enron was. If you never heard of Enron, it was a power company in Texas. It was this huge company that had thousands and thousands of employees. They kept pulling Ponzi schemes. This was a legit company, okay? This was a legit company. People worked for Enron for years. People had people had hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars in retirement invested in Enron. And you know what happened? Enron failed and people lost everything. Enron was a scam. It was a scam, just like I think Uber is a scam. But so why am I not deleting the Uber app if I've just came out and said it's a scam? Well, the reason why I'm not deleting the Uber app is, once again, I can make money with the Uber app in my market. And I know that I can make money with the Uber app in my market because I live in a place where I can make money with the Uber app. If I lived in a place where I could not make money with the Uber app, I would not do it, okay? If I lived in Los Angeles, I would not drive for Uber. Like, I just wouldn't. Full time, I would not drive for Uber full time. Maybe Friday night, maybe Saturday night. You gotta be smart about driving. You just can't go out and just drive and say, oh, I'm gonna make money. That just doesn't work. Like, it doesn't work. Like, it just doesn't. Like, you have to be smart. You gotta have a strategy. You can't go out on a Tuesday afternoon and say, oh, I need to make $100. I mean, if you live in a market where you know the only time you're gonna make money is Friday night and Saturday night, it's just so much misinformation out there. And no, I'm not deleting the app. To this day, I'm very, very, very disappointed in Uber. But I have a lot of subscribers out there that still drive for Uber, they still work for Uber, and they still make money off of Uber. So for me to go out and tell people to delete the Uber app when you live in a place where you can actually make money, that would just be a bad deal for me. And right now, when I go on YouTube, it's just trending. Delete Uber app, delete Uber app. Let's talk about the strike. So in Uberman's video, he talked about a strike. And guys, I really like the idea of a strike. But I remember when the Uber office was on Vermont Street and drivers were meeting, I think they were meeting at like SFO, and they were driving like on the freeway to just park in front of the Uber office. I want to say it was like 200 Uber drivers out there. And it was not surging. The city was not surging. It was at least 200 Uber drivers in their cars with their apps off, and the city was not surging. And let me explain why that is. Let me explain to you guys, because so many people think that they can trick the system. There is a way to trick Uber's system, but not the way that drivers are going about it. There is a way to defeat Uber, and there is a way to work this system, but telling drivers to go on strike will do absolutely nothing, and I'll explain to you why it won't. Okay, let's take 100 drivers, all right? Out of 100 drivers, you have 15% of drivers who are actually going to drive full-time. They're going to drive 40, 50 hours plus a week. So these are the core drivers, all right? And then after that 15%, you may have another 15%. These are part-time drivers. These are drivers that are going to drive maybe 10 hours a week, 20 hours a week. So now you got 30% of drivers here. And you still got another 70% of drivers, all right? So we're going to take another 20% of drivers. These 20% of drivers, they're the type of drivers, they drive less than 5 hours a week. They drive 5 hours, 10 hours a week. They don't drive that much. And then you have another 20% of drivers who drive maybe once a month, maybe once every 2 months. They're not really Uber drivers, but they'll do it every once in a while. And then you have those people who have signed up for Uber, and they have, maybe they've completed enough rides to receive the bonus, and they're just not driving anymore, yet they're still active on the platform. So when Uber finds out that there's going to be a strike, and Uber always know when there's going to be a strike. They always know when there's going to be a strike because of Facebook groups, because of YouTube. Uber follows YouTube. They follow the Facebook groups. They know. And what they're going to do, as soon as there's a strike, Friday, March 20th, the strike is going to start at 5 p.m. and the strike is going to go throughout the weekend. What Uber is going to do is they're going to send messages to all those other drivers who haven't drove in like 2 weeks or haven't drove in 3 weeks. They're going to send them messages like this. Drive tonight, complete 5 trips, we will give you an extra $100. Drive tonight, complete 10 trips, we will give you an extra $100. What a lot of Uber drivers don't realize, not every Uber driver is connected with Facebook. Not every Uber driver is connected with YouTube. A lot of Uber drivers know nothing about a strike. Okay, they know nothing about a strike. So if they get a message on a Friday night and they're not doing anything, They may go out and drive for Uber and know nothing about a strike is going on. And on the other hand, you got Uber drivers over here. They're not driving, they're striking, and they're thinking, oh yeah, this is gonna work, this is gonna work. Well, it's not gonna work because Uber has just replaced you with another driver. I mean, the last major Uber strike we had in the Bay Area, it was advertised on the radio. Drivers took money and put it together to buy ad space on the radio so other drivers could know not to drive. And I knew a lot of drivers who heard the commercials on the radio and they went out and drove. It's going to be very difficult to fight Uber with a strike. There are so many drivers signed up. There's so many drivers signed up that don't drive. And those are the people that Uber are going to go after when they know that there's going to be a strike. Those are the people they're going to go after. So I really don't think striking is going to work. I think the best thing that can work, if it's not working out for you, is just to quit. Just to quit and do something else. There are so many other apps you can work for. There's so many other companies you can work for. Just quit and do something else. And I get it. Some people get caught on the string. Some people are like, I can't quit. Like, I just can't quit. You know, if I stop working, like, I'm not going to have money for next week. My best advice to you is continue driving, but right now, go to Craigslist and type in, like, app jobs or something and apply for other app jobs. Continue driving Uber. Drive Uber for the next couple of days. When one of those app jobs call you back and you go to the onboarding and you're able to, you know, deliver food, or you're able to work for TaskRabbit, or you're able to do something different, that's when you quit Uber. You don't have to just quit Uber and then go look for something else. You go look for something else right now while you're still driving for Uber, and then you quit Uber. I'm almost getting to the point where, like, I just don't even want to talk about the sharing economy on YouTube, like, in general, just because there are so many other negative people talking about it that don't even know what they're talking about. I mean, they're just literally making videos on YouTube so they can get AdSense. And I'm not talking about Uberman. Uberman, if you're watching this video, you're 100, dude. I'm not talking about you. I think the bottom line, why a lot of YouTubers are really pissed off and why so many people are making videos bashing, is because maybe you're just not receiving driver referrals. I think that could be the main reason. And there's so many people out there still making videos just to get drivers to sign up, but you're making crappy videos. So why would a driver sign up from your video and you're talking about Uber and you're talking about how you can't make money driving for Uber? Who would sign up for Uber if you have a negative video talking about Uber? That's just the bottom line. A lot of people out there are not making money from driver referrals, and that's why they're making these videos. Because a lot of these people making these YouTube videos, they don't even drive for Uber. They don't. Like, they just don't. Like, I mean, I haven't drove for Uber in quite some time. I'm thinking about when I go back to SF, driving for Uber for another week, so I can just tell you guys what Uber is like with this new price change. And do I actually make more money? Do I actually make less money? Bottom line, if it's not working out for you, you need to do something else. I mean, you are literally a fool if you're still doing it and you're not making money. You are literally a fool. Like, you are. Like, I just called you. You are a fool. Like, go do something else. Like, go get a job at McDonald's. Like, at least you can become manager. When you're an Uber driver, you can't, there's no placement. Like, you're not going to be a VIP Uber driver. And if you are, you're not going to make any more money. And so what if you become a VIP Uber driver? What is that? Like, I'm not bashing Uber if you're an Uber driver, but what I am saying is use common sense. If you're not making money, pull your thumb out of your ass and go get a job, okay? Go do something else. Back to this whole Uber is a scam thing. Yeah, I really think it's a scam. And can you make money off of scams? You can make money off of scams. Have I been making money off of this Uber scam? Of course I've been making money off of this Uber scam. You can make money off of scams. You can make money off of scams. You just don't want to get scammed. A lot of people are getting scammed, and that's why they're so upset. What you need to realize, what you need to figure out how to do is figure out how to not get scammed by Uber. By figuring out the best times to drive, by figuring out if where you live is a good place to drive. I mean, you gotta do your own research. You can't go on YouTube and watch a video of someone in San Francisco making $2,000 a week when you live in Texas, the middle of Texas. I mean, come on, San Francisco costs a whole lot more than, you know, some little stick town in Texas, okay? So maybe drivers are gonna make a whole lot more in San Francisco versus a little stick town in Texas, okay? That's another reason why the pricing is different. Some cities, cost of living is a whole lot cheaper. Other cities, cost of living is a whole lot more. That's why it's going to fluctuate. Some cities, people use public transportation a lot, so Uber is a really, really good deal for them. Other places where people typically drive, and you may drive like 20 miles to go see a friend, and you may drive 10 miles to go to McDonald's, chances are Uber will probably not be so popping in that market. You just gotta realize what places Uber is popping in, what places Uber is not in. But is Uber a scam? I definitely think Uber is a scam. I mean, the way they do the pricing, the way they do the surge pricing, guys, I mean, come on, it sounds like a scam to me. But check this out. There's always a way you can work a scam. There's always a way you can work a scam. And I've been working this Uber scam for a little bit. And you just don't want to get caught up in it. You don't want to make it your full-time job. You don't want to quit a job that you've been working for 5 years to go drive for Uber. The best thing you could do with Uber is to drive for Uber part-time, because that way, if it doesn't work out, it's so easy to drop. But if you're driving for Uber full-time and things don't work out, it's going to be extremely hard for you to just drop and go find something else, because now you got all of your eggs in one basket, that freaking Uber basket. But if you still have your job and you're still working 40 hours a week with your job, and you're relying on Uber maybe 10 hours a week, and Uber's not working, you're not in trouble. Like, you can go on and do your thing. Yo, so I guess I'm gonna get ready to wrap this video up. I think I had to say what I had to say, but let's piss off some more people. So if you're new to my channel and you want to sign up to be an Uber driver, the link is in the description below. If you want to sign up for Lyft, the link will be in the description below. And like I say, if you sign up for Uber and you're not making money, you're a fool to continue doing it. If you sign up for Uber using my link and you actually make money, good for you. And that's the name of the game, for people to sign up and people to like it. If you sign up and you don't like it, don't do it. Bottom line. I mean, anybody feel me? Anybody feel where I'm coming from here? But anyway, yo, I don't know what this video is gonna be like. If you want to dislike this video, go ahead and dislike it. Like, that'll actually still help me out on YouTube, believe it or not. And give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace out, yo.